Bible study comes from the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, and we'll be reviewing verses 9 through 10. And it reads as follows. Now about your love for one another, we do not need to write to you, for you yourselves have been taught by God to love each other. And in fact, you do love all of God's family throughout Macedonia. Yet we urge you, brothers and sisters, to do so more and more. There's another more and more. So Paul is still talking about this life that we live, and he's talking about this mature disciple, and he says to him about the brotherly love. Okay? He says, I really don't need to write you about it. You are doing it. And he understands that this brotherly love was something that was known to the Thessalonians because you were taught by God. He tells them you were taught by God about this. But even in your knowledge of being taught by God, even in the face of showing love to your brothers and sisters, Paul reminds them to keep on loving. Paul brings it up because love is who we serve. Love is an attribute of the Lord. As disciples, we should have an attribute of our Father. Faith, hope, and love, the greatest of these. So the greatest that we should show is that love. And Paul reminds him, and indeed, they do it. He's telling them, hey, I know that you do it towards your brothers. I know you do it in that area of Macedonia. It is known that you do it. It wasn't that he was scolding them. He was actually lifting them up, saying, do more of it. He said, do more and more love. We cannot do enough loving of one another. If you want the poor to go away, love on them, and they won't be poor. If you want the hungry to be fed, love on them, and they won't be hungry. Love needs to abound in the world more and more. And although the Thessalonians were known in that area for being lovers of brothers and sisters, we still needed more. We cannot get enough love in the world. So Paul isn't putting them down. He is lifting them up on the fact that, yes, you have loved. Yes, your love is known, but don't stop. You have not made it to where you can't keep loving. Matter of fact, we have just opened the door to love more. And Paul is saying, continue to love. Amen.